Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster vlog, and welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day. Let's get our Fitbits going, or our BitFits going, just whatever you've got, to track how many steps we're getting. I'd love to hear from you guys if you're tracking, just to see how many steps you got from this workout. It's kind of helping me to gauge. So I'm okay, but I cut my thumb quite bad. Could have been way worse. I am the luckiest duck in the pond, but I cut my thumb yesterday making some glass. So I've made a super fancy and medical grade quality paper towel and scotch tape cast to keep me from bending my thumb, where it cut like right here on the line. So that's what's going on with that. Hopefully it'll stay on during the workout. We're gonna start off with just a march. Y'all, oh my gosh. Okay, so today is a little monumental for me. First off, I'd like to thank you for joining me and being my workout buddy. Remind you that it is perfectly okay to do these baby steps in a non-linear way. So if you want to go back to a shorter workout, that is okay. The point here is to keep consistent with the habit of showing up. This video will be here for you when you're ready. So honor your own pace. That is the best way to do it. If I'm doing any movements that you are not digging, just replace it with a march. I'm supposed to click the button, that way the timer starts. And just listen to your body and bring what you've got in the tank. If you've got it, bring it. Otherwise, we might just be right here all day, and that's okay. Whew. Y'all, today was the first day that, as I guess a YouTuber, I have experienced someone other than me telling me that my progress isn't good enough and that these baby steps are a waste of time and that it's stupid that I'm even doing them. Which I've had some folks ask me in a perfectly, let's go ahead and add in some arm circles. I've had folks ask me in a perfectly reasonable tone, is this helping you to lose weight? This was the first time I've had somebody be ugly at me about it, so I did delete that comment, but typically I don't delete comments unless people are just being horrible. Change direction on your whims. I'm going back 3 and forward 3, keeping our core engaged and remembering to breathe. We're doing our warm-up. From here, we're marching, step out, out, in, out, in. Right off the bat, getting that brain going. I'm leading with my left foot. But to the people who ask in a reasonable tone, I answer, I do think that these baby steps have helped me to lose weight. Did the 5-minute workout, let's change sides. So we're out, in, leading with the right leg now. Super smooth transition, but that's okay. Did the 5-minute workout help me lose weight? No, probably not. Did the 10-minute? Probably not. Did the 15-minute? Probably not. I cannot out-exercise any poor eating habits. But I needed those baby step foundational stones to stepping stone me from where I was beginning to get me to where I can do. Today we're doing a 50-minute workout, y'all. I needed those baby steps to get me up to here. Now we're gonna do a step together, step together, step together. There we go. And I think that's a really big difference, because in the past, I remember the very first time that I failed at a workout was Denise Austin's Pilates with Everybody. I felt like a failure that I couldn't finish the workout, and that perpetuated a negative self-perception that I just then acted to reaffirm. You know, it's confirmation bias. I was like, well, I guess I can't do this. And so then I'd try and I'd fail and I'd be like, I was right. For years. I remember when, all right, we're doing this side step. Let's come into a bringing our hands together gently if you got a boo-boo on your thumb like me. But it was Slim and Six. It was one of those Beachbody infomercials that came on TV at night. And I'd gotten that program and I was gonna try so hard. You know, I was like, this is it, I'm gonna do it. And this was back in 2007. Let's march just to get our feet in under us. And we're gonna toe tap out to the front. and it was like, went from, my regular sedentary going to high school self, to hour-long workouts. The Slim and Six Pack was only like 12 to 15 minutes, but it was brutal. And so I kept showing up for these like intense torture session. Okay, let's bring in a lateral raise now with our toe taps. Workouts that like I'd have to push myself to the point of like just extreme. It was extreme for me. I don't know about y'all, but I felt like that's what I had to do to get progress. And then I didn't want to do it again the next day. My body was so sore, and my morale was beating all the shit. And so again, it reaffirmed that I was a failure and that I wasn't good at this. I was never going to lose weight, blah, 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 etc. All right, let's march. And that cycle kept going for about 20 years. So, got all the way up to 254 pounds. I was hurting in my knees, my ankles, my hips. My health was starting to make turns for the worse with prediabetes and hypertension and all that good stuff that goes along with those. Let's keep that march going and come into just arm swings. Dab, 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 dab. There we go. I did not grab any water, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep that march going. I'm gonna be quick. Oh, I gotta get the water. Run, 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 run. Where's the water? There's the water. You might be able to hear my washing machine going. Okay, I'm gonna grab 2 waters because I'm a thirsty girl. Okay, keep marching, y'all. Okay, and now heel digs. There we go. Keep that heel tap going just out in front of you. But so yeah, enter the baby step program. I figured, if what I was trying for 2 decades wasn't working, hydrate as you feel you need it, y'all. We will have some hydration breaks, spread throughout. Let's keep that heel dig going with a nice low row, just pulling back. But weight loss has not been my goal, truly, with the baby step program. I knew that if we showed up and were consistent and we did the dang old thing, but yeah, I was gonna lose weight. But I wanted to be able to keep up with my nieces, who are young women now, without feeling just exhausted. I wanted to be able to go and walk around the mall with them. I want to be able to go and dance and have fun and do the things that I enjoy without feeling like, just my body would be in physical pain just from going and vending, like doing our job, so I needed to get my cardiovascular endurance up. I needed to build strength and balance and stamina within my body. And 100%, I feel like these baby steps have done that because I've been living proof to myself that just us being here at all right now, you guys, doing this video. Let me know in the comments. I want to know y'all's story. I want to know, has this helped you? I hope it has. All right, let's keep this march going and add in a bicep curl. But I think it works, y'all. Which truly though, I think showing up and doing anything that you're passionate about gently and consistently works. So it might not be this, it might be something else. It might be stair stepping, or it might be, going for walks or jogging, or doing the elliptical at the gym, or a recumbent bike, just something, anything to, hopefully it's some combination of all of those things so we can have a nice, broad, let's get that step together going again. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling, but it's just, I feel so passionate. I'm all jumbled up with all of these thoughts that it's, I think that's the very reason why the fitness industry does not present slow and steady and start with baby steps, is because it doesn't work. And if it worked, they wouldn't be able to just keep selling us products, one after the other. All right, keep that side step going. And we're gonna add in a push, push, push with our arms, push, like we're doing a push-up. And so it was just interesting to have somebody else judge my progress and deem it not good enough. And it's like, well, it's okay to be wrong. But it felt really good to kind of stand up for myself, within. I didn't even respond to them, but in my heart, to stand up for myself and be like, excuse me, there's something called minding your own business that's good for you. Oh, I love it. One of my young friends calls it staying in your own lane. And I'm like, oh, I like that. Okay. Up next, we're gonna be doing that toe tap again. So let's march to get our feet in under us. So I'm sorry to start my day off with bitching, y'all, but here we are. Just tapping our toe out to the front. But I took that as a big old win, that I felt like, instead of just agreeing with them that, yeah, this is a waste of time, it was just like, no, I've got measurable, tangible reality that I've been tracking with my Fitbit and my Fitness Pal and in these videos. Any progress to me is enough progress. So let's add in a shrug with that toe tap. This one always gets everybody rowdy at the club. Boom. Boom, tap that toe. Here we go. But that was a unique feeling because I've never felt like I was on the right path with this before. That's a path that I believe in. Might not be for everybody, but it's my path and I love it. Let's march it out. Good chance for a water break. But I have been losing weight. I'm down about 22 pounds since we started in October with Fittober, but I'm down like 42 from my highest weight, which I'll take that. Let's match those arms nice and big. And this concludes the end of our warm-up. So we should be feeling, for me, I'm feeling nice and warm. I'm getting a little bit of a sweat going. So I'm still going to be listening to my body, but I'm going to, let myself do bigger motions, with my shoulders and my knees and hips. We're going to keep this march. Let's move it forward and back. I just wonder about, oftentimes something that bothers me in somebody else is usually something that's bothering me about me, that I've not taken that mirror and looked at myself in. So I never mind when people are critical or lash out, because that gives me an opportunity to look within. Let's breathe. Up with our arms, down with our arms. Exhale. And I like to really reach with my fingertips. Getting my shoulders and my rotator cuffs warming and woken up. Now let's come back into that front tap. You may want to reach a little farther this time. Always listening to your body. If we listen for its whispers, we don't have to hear it scream. Keeping this toe tap going, let's add in press down. This is it from the side. This is very much akin to the motion that if I'm at the edge of a swimming pool and I'm pushing myself up out of the water. Just something that's super challenging for me, but that's okay. The obstacle is the way. The challenge presents what to work on. All right, so from here, we're gonna do a step out. So we're keeping, it's very much like our half jumping jack legs. I'm keeping my weight centered and I'm stepping out, out, out. There we go. Oh, I want to hear about y'all's non-scale victories down in the comments. Probably my favorite for me so far has been that I was able to take those 2 belly dance classes. I have another one upcoming. It's a 6-week program. Let's add in a tricep extension with that side step, but I was actually able to keep up, y'all. And then we've started doing kick.com, and this is our like crafting channel, kick channel, but on Fridays we do a Friday night flow dance party here in the craft room. And y'all can suggest music and like pick different songs, and I just play with my flow toys, like my poi and my hoops, and I might get my nunchucks out, I don't know, but it was just such a good time. That's 2 hours every Friday, and our first one was last week. Our next one, all right, we're gonna come and step together. There we go. Our next one is, at the time of recording, it's tomorrow, so I hope my thumb's feeling better. 2 hours, I was able to dance for at least an hour and a half of that. It felt like being alive again. Like I got something back that I thought I had lost forever, and that feels so good. So good. Let's add a bicep curl. And it's just losing weight. I could be skinny and still not do that. Like, you know, like, I don't know if it's the residuals of the toxic 90s diet culture where, you know, if you weren't skinny, that was just it, that I grew up in. But being skinny is not the end all be all, y'all. Being able. Yeah. All right, from here, let's get those high knees going. Something sharp. I gotta vacuum. We keep having to put salt down on the walkway to keep it from freezing. And I mean, it's warm again now, but some of the salt is still there, and it just keeps getting tracked through the house, even though we've got a boot scraper and we've got 2 like scrape your booties doormats, one on either side. It gets tracked in. Let's get our arms up high, and we can bring down hand to opposite knee. Very good, y'all. Keep going. And I can't wait to, I don't know, to just prove the haters wrong. I know I shouldn't use that as motivation, but maybe that's how I compost those bad feelings that I feel. You know, when it's like, why are they being mean? Well, maybe if they're that mean to me, a stranger on the internet, I can only imagine. Let's do like those front taps, but it's a low front kick. If someone's that cruel to a stranger on the internet, I can only imagine what voice they speak to themselves in. And that just makes me hurt for them, because I've been there. I've been horrible to myself. I've said, all of y'all trolls on the internet, none of them, and I've been making videos full time since 2016. No one's ever said anything as mean to me as what I've said to myself. So let's keep these low front kicks going and add in a reach. And you can keep these nice and low, or you can bring it up a little higher, or you can kind of vary it. Some of them up high, some of them down low. Wherever you're at, just be there and have fun. But so I hurt for them. Like, it feels like a kindred spirit, perhaps. But it doesn't have to be like that. We can change how we talk to ourselves. In fact, I think we're the only ones who can change how we talk to ourselves. Okay, I'm gonna march just to get my feet in under me, and then I'm gonna tap to the back. So, I mean, I still delete the comment and stuff, but I don't feed trolls, but it makes my heart hurt for them. But I hope one day to be able to have proof to show and be like, yeah, it was helping. And if it helped me, maybe it can help you too. So keep that tap back going. And we're gonna add in, there we go, a wide row. My elbows come back as my knee taps the ground, or my foot taps the ground. There we go. Sorry, words are hard. Tapping back. And I'm feeling kind of floppy, like really leaning my weight one way and the other. So I'm gonna slow it down, make it a little smaller, but tighten it up. All right, from here, we're gonna tap out to the side. Breathing, going, It's probably the best thing that helped me in how I talk to myself is would I talk to somebody that I cared about in that tone, in that way? Would I talk to a friend with the words that I use on myself? No. And if I did, would they stay my friend? No. So sometimes we gotta be our own friend. Let's add in, a low row. There we go. This one again. Oh, I love it. Like I'm grabbing something and pulling it towards me, feeling it between my shoulder blades, but like lower. So like here. All right, what are we doing next? Ooh, let's do a step touch. I love these. We're moving forward and back. Keep going. And the thing is it wasn't the fault of those workouts that I was failing at them. I just needed something to bridge the gap between where I was and where those workouts were. Because gosh, I bet if I went back now and tried those, Slim and Six program, I bet it'd still make my knees hurt. But, maybe it's the perfect workout for somebody else. Maybe it helped a whole lot of people. Just because it's not my cup of tea doesn't mean it's worth tossing out. Let's come now into a step, tap, step, tap. So I'm leaving my legs wide, shifting my weight, and tapping with my floating toe. So I shift, shift and tap, shift and tap. And now, keep this going with your feet, but let's get ready to do an alternate curl reach. Just reaching up, bringing them down, curling up. Whoop, stepping on something more of that sharp salt. There we go. Let's march to get our feet in under us, and when we're ready, heel dig. Tapping with our heel, with our toe towards the ceiling, engage through our core, and make sure that we're breathing. It's something that doing these exercises, now that my cardio has increased and we're getting into kind of, I'm not gonna say maintenance phase, so let's keep those heel taps going and alternate pressing up. Like I have a serving dish and I'm raising it up. But once I get to the 60-minute mark, I'm not really gonna be pushing past that. It's going to be just about consistently showing up. So the thing that I'm going to be working out, in addition to trying to keep my strength and balance and cardiovascular health, is building my patience and my endurance for persisting. And that's hard, y'all. All right, we're done with our heel digs. So let's march to get our legs in under us, and then we're gonna lift to the back. But the ability to continue doing something when it's no longer new and shiny, that's gonna be a really big challenge for me, I anticipate. And so I'm working now on my mindset to know that, I'm gonna need to keep mixing things up to keep it fun for myself. Because I got the attention span of a handful of squirrels, y'all. And I think that's really why I appreciate y'all being my workout buddies as much as I do, is because y'all keep me showing back up, because y'all are just as squirrely as I am. So I appreciate you. Okay, so now as we kick, I'm like punching my arm out in front of me, same side arm. This is it from the side. So thank you guys for being my workout buddies from the bottom of my heart. March it out. Ooh. Gonna get some water. All right, from here, let's step and tap and start getting into that reach across. And if you're ready, make that a little bit more of like a squat dip. And from here, let's keep that same foot pattern of that step tap, but we're gonna reach over and across, kind of diagonally, getting real long through the extended side body, like through this area. So also I'm learning every day more and more on hopefully how to improve in what I'm teaching. So I appreciate y'all being along for that ride too, because I don't really know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm just doing a thing. Let's keep our feet wide and come into a hamstring curl. This is it from the side. Ooh, my hand itches. And we are like halfway done. So that's fantastic. Let's keep this hamstring curl going and add in a chest press like this from the side. Let's get our march to get our feet in under us. And when you're ready, we're gonna do that side leg lift, 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 lift. You can go slower, you can go faster, you can go higher, just wherever you're at, be there, bring it. It's also perfectly okay to be holding on to something until you build up your strength and balance. Oftentimes I'll have a chair or something, or if I'm in the kitchen, just my fingertips on the countertop. That way I can lift my fingertips off, but it's there if I need it. So now keeping this going, let's do saloon doors. Slapping our hands open. Keep it going. There we go. I feel that burn. That's how I know I'm building and pushing my muscles. I'm listening to that whisper, making sure that I'm not hurting myself, but I do want to ride that edge of where I'm at. There we go. All right. Gonna get another little bit of water. And now we're gonna come into a V step. Out, out, in, in. There we are. Oh, I'm good and sweaty. I keep forgetting still to get a little cloth for a sweat rag, I guess. Now, out, out, in, buzzsaw hands. Out, out, in. And you don't have to follow the beat of the music. You can be all over the place here with me. That's okay. The beat's there if you want it. But we do not have to be doing extreme CrossFit, P90X insanity levels of exercise to be making progress. Let's get our feet in under us with a march. And when we're ready, left foot lead and out, out, in, out, out, in. There we go. Because the workout that we'll keep showing up for is the one that works. So, and who knows, maybe one day we'll have to do like an insanity cardio workout. I did one of those once and almost barfed. It was intense. Out, out, in, buzzsaw hands. Out, out, in. And the mood benefits too. I call it my daily mood lift. About this point in the workout, I just feel so good, like mentally. Let's march. Whew. Oh, I'm sweating. Yeah, get yourself some water, y'all. I'm gonna redo my hair real quick. Yeah, water first, then fix my hair clip. Keep those little tootsies going. We got 30 more seconds here in our march. All right, another swig of water. Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see, my watch says that my heart rate is at 109, 112. I don't know what this thing is doing. It was $30 on Amazon. I don't know if it knows what it's doing, but it counts my steps, and that's what I wanted it for. So now let's come into that step out with our half jack arms, and when you're ready, bring same side arm in. There we go. Keep your core supported and engaged. Be deliberate with your movements. And if you're ready, double arms. I still don't have a supportive enough of a sports bra to do a full-on jumping jack without knocking the house down. But I feel like I'm doing great right here. So I don't need to be doing, anything other than what I am. I just got to keep doing it, Keep showing up. March it out. But we should follow our own passions and our own drive. We don't have to keep up with other people's expectations of what we ought to be doing or how far along we ought to have gone at this point in time. This is our own path. They don't get to dictate those things to us. Nobody does. So, but we gotta hold ourselves accountable and true and be like, it's okay to take rests and take breaks, but at some point we have to get back to it. Let's add in those arm circles again. Let's feel how they feel compared to when we first started today's workout. This is usually like, I'm not stiff through both shoulders, but I do feel that twinge of pain in my right shoulder that I've been dealing with. Let's change directions. So I want to be slow and gentle, but listen to what that shoulder has to say. Let's bring it back into a wide stance and come into that hamstring curl again. And again, let's compare, how does this feel in our knees, in our hips, in our hamstrings compared to earlier in the workout? I'm feeling warmer, a lot more limber, a little bit more energy for it too. Oh. So now let's prepare ourselves for that low row. As my heel curls up, my elbows pull back. Keep going, you got this. And don't forget, it's okay to take a march break. if and where you need it. Drink water. Let's march again to get our feet in under us. I'm gonna do that low front kick again. Didn't have to be as low as before. Keep it going. And I'm gonna add in, I'm gonna prepare for a shoulder press. Oh, my little thumb cast keeps almost falling off. That's okay. All right, march to get our feet and under us again. I'm gonna try, this thing's just soggy with sweat now. So let's come into those reach overs. Just gotta be real careful to not bend my thumb. So I didn't have that on earlier while I was making breakfast. And Randy wasn't looking, so I was, he's been in my hands for me since I cut my finger. And he'd wandered away and I was doing something and hurt myself again on it. All right, one more round of these reach overs. You can add that dip if you want. But I hesitate to do anything that's gonna kind of, regress what healing is accomplished in this short time. All right, I'm marching, preparing myself for those wide high knees. Yeah, I'm sweating. That's good though, that's good for me. It's gotta be, I hope. You can stay here if you like, or you can join me bringing our arms up overhead. And regardless of my range of motion today, I want to try to keep my arms high and engaged as I pull that elbow down to meet my knee. If I can, I might be just right here. But even if that's the case, let's get those hands up nice and high. One more. Boom, there we go. Okay, let's march. You can keep marching here or you can join me. I'm gonna kind of cross. It's not just a toe tap to the front, I'm going to the diagonal. And from here, I'm gonna be adding some arms. It's an alternating lateral raise. So we'll go, yeah, there we go. One forward and one out to the side. I hope that this angle is helpful to you. All right, let's come into a step together. Hoo-wee. Oh, just sweat. That's okay, I'm still coming to terms with not enjoying being sweaty, but we're already here, we may as well get sweatier. So let's keep this side step going and add in a cross hook punch. Keeping my arm kind of at that 90-degree bend. Nice and gentle. Oh, I just thought of something snarky. I should probably keep it to myself, but here I go. Thinking that being skinny is gonna make you healthy is like thinking that wearing Gucci is gonna make you wealthy. It's just not how it works in my mind, in my experience. All right, so now let's come into the side tap. There we go. Keeping this side tap going, let's get our arms up high and pull down. So unlike the shoulder press, I'm treating in my mind like I'm grabbing something and pulling it down, as opposed to pushing something up. Down, down, grab, pull down, grab, pull down. There we go. And I'm not dissing being thin, and I'm not dissing being big. But I don't think it's the full picture, you know? All right. I'm gonna march in place. It's kicking my butt today, y'all. Let's bring that into a knee up. Nice and gentle. And as we keep this knee up going, let's reach forward and pull back. Wide row, as my knees up, my elbows come back. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. This is the longest hour of my day, I tell y'all what. But it's good. It silences that inner critic for the whole rest of my day. All right, let's march. Let's get a little bit of water. All right, y'all. Let's come back into those high knees. And we're about to do like full-on jumping jack arms, and I'm gonna try to clap under my knee gently because of my thumb. And you don't have to be getting your fingers to touch. Oh, there we go, though. Oh my gosh. Well, I did twice. That's a personal victory for me. Keep it going. We're good at doing challenging things. Even if you just do 2 of them, go ahead and give it a try and then come back to your march. Whew. All right, let's come into that step together and then bring our foot behind us and our arms around into skaters. So begins our cool down. So if I was gonna bring it, I should have brought it by now. Because now I'm going a little slower, a little lower, a little slower. While my muscles are nice and warm, I want to give them an ooey gooey massage from the inside. Like just stretching those muscles through my movement. Keep that skater going. Anything to stretch that like IT band on my outer hips. So nice. Okay, let's march to get our feet in under us. And when you're ready, let's come into a side kick, or side leg lift rather. You can put your hands on your hips and just feel how that movement is happening for you. And then we're gonna layer in. You can stay here, or if you want, you can layer in with me some nice small arm circles. Little pulsing circles, my palms facing the walls. And now let's change direction with our circles. Whew. Let's march it out. Now, if you want, you can keep marching, or you can join me here with a heel to hands. Whew. And that stretches the outside like butt area real well, on me at least. And we can stay here and add in some wavy arms, make it silly. March it out. I'm gonna take just a little bit of water, y'all. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like, my face is burning up. If you had like a thermal imaging on me, whew, the heat's coming off of this beast. I don't even know what that means. Keep this march going. And let's add in crisscross arms. One on top, then swap, 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 swap. And you can have these, ooh yeah. Up high is pretty nice too. Feel it down low. Up next, let's do a double side step. Step together, step, touch. Step together, step, touch. Now you can stay right here doing the step together, or we can go step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick, step together, step, kick. There you are. Does not have to be up high. It's as good and silly as what it is. And that's all right. Because even if I go and wreck my diet for the rest of the day, I at least had fun for an hour hanging out with y'all, so thank you. Okay, we're marching again. Oh, thank goodness. More water. But it's, I don't know what to tell y'all. And I love doing this. Now, I don't know, I guess I don't know what to say to that person, is that I hope they find something that sparks them the way that this sparks me. Let's get those arms swinging. You know, I said it was a cool down, but then I'm just sweating and working just as hard as I was in the main part of it. All right, so with that in mind, let's go ahead and bring that march down. Let's tap our toe to the front, side, side, back, back, front, side, side, back, back, front, side, side, back, back and again. Front, front, side, side, back, back and again. Front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back, front. Now let's try something. 2 on each side. Front and front, 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 side, 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 back, 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 back. I just wanted to throw something weird in there to test it out. Let's march again. Just letting my heart rate and my breath rate come back down to a normal place. Let's see. I just checked my bit fit. Mostly to check and see, what our time's at. Let's stand and breathe, lifting our arms up, reaching over our heads. And then exhale, dip down. And I'm doing just a slight pulse into my knees. You can lift up if you want, and then come down. Let's put our right heel on the ground. Inhale, lifting with our chest. Exhale, forward bend to a depth that gives you a good stretch. You can be up high, you can be holding on to something. Just getting a real nice stretch through the whole back body, through my hip, my hamstring, my calf. You can hold on to your toe if you can. You can even place your fingertips on the floor or on some blocks. Let's exhale and roll on up. Trade feet, left foot or left heel down. Inhale, I like to lead with my chest up because it keeps me in a flat back position, and I come down. We don't want to be hunched over here. That nice flat back, even if we're just right here, we're gonna feel that stretch. I am being careful to not put pressure down on my knee. I keep my hand either above my knee or below my knee on my shin. And then roll on up. I think that's it for us today, y'all. Wow. Can you believe it? We started at 5 minutes all those weeks ago, and we just finished our second 50-minute workout, you guys. That's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. And even if we haven't lost a gram of body weight, I bet our doctors would still be pleased to hear that we've been getting our cardio in. So give yourself some grace to be where you're at. I got 4,800 steps. Eat it, trolls. So a new rule, if you want to shit talk me, you have to make it through the workout first. So that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in the outro. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I'm just blown away. I'm freaking exhausted, but I'm blown away that we completed our second 50-minute workout. There is the question of the day down in the comments. It's the pinned comment. You can answer publicly. You can answer privately, like in your own heart or in your own journal. My answer to today's question of the day is down there. I'm whooped. It's just, let's get some protein in us. Let's get our day figured out. I wanted to take a moment to thank our channel members. Y'all make what we do possible. Can you tell that my 2 brain cells are struggling? Oh my God. I want to thank Scarla. I want to thank Denise. I want to thank Kay McCorder, Cher, Lil Sprite, Saki Girl, Sabea, Ann Salter, Laura Tudor, Amazing Amy, my screen keeps skipping, Brenda Brunton, and Stephanie Dunaway. Thank you guys so much for all of your support of our channel. Thank you to everybody who's here watching and liking and subscribing and tickling all the buttons. I am like whooped. I think I'm gonna go have a nap. But that was a really that workout worked me out, and that's good though. That's really good. So yeah, I'm tired. I will see y'all tomorrow for another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day, you guys. And until then, keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.